Hello, Mr. Jesse here, bringing you another tutorial by Aspire Studios. Today we're going to draw this super cool ice cream over here. We're going to be using a couple of supplies over here as well, so go ahead and go grab them. They're going to be pencils, erasers, your sketchbooks, your Sharpie, and also your Pentel, your Pentel Oil Pastel 50 set, excuse me. You can also use color pencils for this project. For the original one over here, it's used color pencils, but I'm using oil pastel just because there's a lot of big spaces in here that we can kind of fill in. But other than that, get yourself comfortable and get yourself ready, and once you're set up, let's get started. So here's how we're going to start is go ahead and grab our pencils, and the first thing we're going to do is we're going to draw the table or ground plane. Okay, so let's see, there we go. And afterwards, what we're going to do is we're going to start drawing in our base shapes in here. So we have our middle cup over here, kind of like that. I'm going to draw a line going down the middle just to show, just to help with the symmetry a little bit. Okay. Perfect. And then what I'm going to do next is get the base. Excellent. And then what we're going to do next, we're going to start getting the other cups. And same thing, draw a line going down the middle to help with the symmetry. You can even draw it first sometimes. Perfect. Draw two lines coming down from there. And then with your symmetry, try to make an oval going around, kind of like that. Erase the middle. There we go. We're going to draw these lines. Perfect. Excellent work. And then let's get these fruits in the middle. That was weird, my pen just froze. And then the ice cream on top. Don't worry if your sketch is a little messy, we're going to trace it with the Sharpie after. After you're done, you can add the cherries. And then you can start adding the patterns and designs to your cups. Feel free to use your own patterns and designs if you'd like, but I'm just going to use the one in our reference. Go to the middle point just like that. That's a little bit better. Here's why we need that middle point. Look at that. My strawberry is from my strawberry is totally out of place from the middle. Excellent. So now that you're finished with this, go ahead and get out your oil pastels. And once you've gotten out your oil pastels, you can continue. Before we continue, actually, oh, I forgot, we got to trace. So we need to trace first, but I do want to make this a little bit I do want to make this a little bit lower because I'm looking at the shadow right now and should have thought about that, but we're going to need that shadow to go across later. So go ahead and just draw out the shadow plane. There we go. Erase everything we don't need. Good work. So now that you're done, let's get started tracing. So get out your Sharpie, and with your Sharpie, excuse me, start getting your clean, dark lines. Make sure to do a good job tracing. Okay, if your tracing is off the lines, that means you're probably tracing too fast. If they're too shaky, you're probably tracing too slow. You're going to mess up a little bit sometimes, but and that's okay. Just keep trying to go for it. I'm using a computer, so I can mess up as many times as I want. On your sketchbook, you might not get as many tries. Excellent work. Start drawing in the fruits. Ice cream on top. Last strawberry. There we go. Excellent work. And then last but not least, the ground plane in the back. And don't trace the shadow, just leave it the way it is. Because we don't want to outline around the shadow. So what we're going to do now is get your eraser and start erasing the stuff in the background. But when you get to the shadow part, make sure to erase around the shadow. If you accidentally erase them, that's okay. Just re-sketch it in. There we go. And later we're going to color in that part with like a dark purple. Alright, so once you have this kind of finished up, what you're going to do is you're going to get started getting your oil pastels. With your oil pastels, you can start off with getting a light purple or any color of your choice for the background, really. But what I'm going to do right now is I'm just going to color in my background. Excellent work. Make sure you get all your corners too, okay? And once you have that done, you can go ahead and get your sand, alright? And you can start getting the floor sand. Excellent. Now go ahead and grab your dark purple now, and let's start doing the shadow. Excellent. And get all your white spaces, color around your shapes. Nice work. And then get started adding color to your cups. And you're going to leave one part of it uncolored because that's going to be for darker version. So I got pink, so for the dark version I need magenta. Excellent. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to get kind of like a yellowish gray for the ice cream, and then you can get some white and add white in that light area. And same for the turquoise part. I'm gonna get kind of like a light turquoise. A dark turquoise for the shadow. And notice how all the shadows and all the shadows kind of line up with each other. Get the red, kind of like that. You can do that for all of the cherry or the strawberries, whatever you want to call them. All the red fruits on top. Ooh, that looks yummy. And same for the ice creams over here. You can start kind of doing this to the other ones too. Excellent. And then what we're going to do now is you can get your deep gray and start adding that to this cup. Perfect. Let's add some shadow on these parts as well. And then get some light orange and start adding them in those areas. And in these areas you're going to be using a normal orange for the shadows. Now let's get some normal gray and start getting glass over here. A nice normal gray. And then last but not least, we'll get started working on these parts over here. So for these peaches, you can get them yellow first and then add a little bit of orange on top, or this yellow orange, sorry, not yellow. And then what we can do afterwards is get some yellow ochre and start adding, well actually instead of yellow ochre, get like a light orange, light yellow orange. And you can start adding it for these sections right here. Other than that, that's pretty much it. Just start cleaning up your work, okay? And if you have any white paint, you can also do this to kind of make pop out. Actually, you don't do that. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you have any questions, feel free to contact us with the information in at the end of the video. Okay. Other than that, I hope you all enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope to see you all again soon. Take care.